live.
You might want to call Russ. I wish I had my headphones still on.
What? Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Sometimes it wigs out and don't ever know. I think
The quality's bad.
That's just because we're in a cement wall.
Beat, yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we're live. We welcome you back.
Make sure to mention
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got this up and running. So, second quarter of Viking basketball live from the Mojave Desert.
We apologize for our technical difficulties.
Vikings are up 19-7, though, playing out great defensively. 3:14 remaining in the second quarter. Isaac Vaha on the left post kicks out to Jones on the right side for three. No good.
In and out.
Rebounded by number 23 of Lincoln High School. Dribbling it up the court over to number 21. Number 21 jab steps, drives on Vaha, kicks it out to 10. Got it. The signal in here is a brick.
The signal is bad. We're currently broadcasting from a brick.
Well, yeah, we're coming to you live from a brick in the California desert. Lincoln kicks, number 3 kicks over to 21. 21 back to 3. 3 jab steps, pulls it back out. Kale Mickelson on the drive. Kale Mickelson over to Ross on the right side. Ross hangs in the air, lays it up and in for an and one. Impressive move by Jordan Ross there.
That is why the young freshman has scholarship offers already. His ability to finish.
It's fantastic. Oh, so now we have good quality. Freak yeah, bro.
Now, kicks out to Bushman. Number 13 knocks down the three-pointer. Pleasant Grove pushes ahead. Jones spins and puts it in. Number 3 elevates and knocks another one down. Ross pushes up the court, lays it up, and no good. Rebounded by number 3. He goes back. Stolen. And at the half, Pleasant Grove leads 26-15. think we figured it out.
Yes.
We'll try
We
it.
can't put the scoreboard up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some incredibly difficult difficulties tonight.
We'd like to thank Landon for
I don't know
being-
what's happening
being
anymore.
our technical expert.
Our technical expert, the one and only Landon Van Overby. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just recently been informed that LeVar Ball, the one and only founder of Big Baller Brand, is in the building.
The one and only father of LeAngelo, Lonzo,
And
And
LaMelo
LaMelo
Ball.
Ball.
Some would say the 3 greatest basketball players of all time.
He has entered the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, history is being made. So the Vikings lead 14-3 at the half. That's not right.
No, it is not.
Nothing is right with this game today. We do know the Vikings are in the lead, and we do know they're playing some great D. Other than that, we don't know much else.
Oh, the score's back. 26-14.
Yes. So, Ollie, do you have a favorite type of architectural structure?
Favorite type of architectural structure? I like skyscrapers. Skyscrapers are really, I don't know. They're really cool. The innovation that they created.
That was deep.
The first skyscraper was developed in Chicago after the Great Chicago Fire. Due to the fact that in Chicago they built everything with wood, and then the fire started, and it proceeded to cause a great destruction among the city of Chicago. And yeah, I mean, it's too bad. But that fire led to the invention of the skyscraper at that World's Fair. I think it's the 19-something World's Fair. Which also, fun fact, the Ferris wheel was invented there also.
Thank you, Ollie, for that history moment. That history moment is brought to you by Big Baller Brand.
This tournament is brought to you by Big Baller Brand.
Yes. Speaking of sponsors, we'd actually like to thank our real sponsors, Rogers and Russell, located somewhere in Pleasant Grove, attorneys at law.
Yeah.
Definitely want to go check them out. They're very good at what they do. Other sponsors, Murdoch Hyundai, selling you the best Hyundai cars
just drag it
you will ever purchase.
Okay, I'm gonna put the graphic on.
All right. Boom, Bob. What's poppin', guys? It's PGSN. My name's Brendan Larson,
And my name's Oliver Hatfield.
and we are back with Viking basketball live from the Mojave Desert in California. Your Pleasant Grove Vikings are currently up 26-14 on the Lincoln High School Hornets. And the scoreboard's gone again.
Landon, where did the scoreboard go?
Vikings playing really great defense so far, getting a lot of steals.
Only allowing 14 points
Mhm.
in 16 minutes.
Yeah, but the downside of that is that they are taking more steps than my grandma with her Fitbit. And they are walking all over the place, not forgetting to dribble the ball and the fundamentals of basketball. So, with that in mind, Vikings will try and turn that around in this second half. With the first state rankings released for the state of Utah, Vikings coming out 7th with this new RPI-based ranking system. How do you feel about that, Ollie?
I think the RPI will be good for high school basketball as it allows every team in 6A, 5A, 4A, and such to play in a state tournament. It allows teams that might not be as good gives them a shot to beat the big teams. It kind of reminds me of the March Madness format, as a 16 seed could beat a 1 seed, and I think it'll be good for the state of Utah.
Thank you, Ollie. Number 23 drives to the rim there and draws a foul, and he's going to get 2 free throws. .23 at the line, dribbles. The beauty of the format. His shot is up, and it's good. 23's next shot is up and in. Currently on the floor for the Vikings is Kale Mickelson, Jordan Ross, Andrew Williams, Daniel Mitten, and Isaac Vaha. Hornets trying to press in the second half, but Kale Mickelson breaks the press single-handedly with a mid-range jump shot, and he's going to get a foul with that on the side, and he's going to get a side order of a free throw. Quite delectable.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Mickelson has been great in this tournament.
Yeah, Mickelson having a strong showing yesterday. I don't know how many points he scored, but it was a lot. Number 10 throws it to absolutely nobody in the backcourt. Andrew Williams picks it up in the back, thinks about a 3, kicks it up to Vaha. Vaha hands off to Andrew. Andrew kicks Jordan in the corner. Jordan taking it back out. Daniel turns on his man, drives. Kicks it to Mickelson on the left side for 3. Kapow! All the way from Joshua Tree National Park and into the basket. 23 drives into the lane and travels. Not 1, not 2, but 3 too many steps there on the play.
Once again, great defense by the Vikings.
Kale Mickelson calling some sort of play, and Andrew Williams wide open on the press break. Andrew driving into the lane, loses the ball, falls up for a mid-range, and draws a foul. He's going to get dose free throws.
One big thing this tournament is, especially for Pleasant Grove, is there's a shot clock. It's a 35-second shot clock, which is different for Pleasant Grove, as the city of Utah does not have a shot clock.
Andrew Williams goes 1 of 2 from the free throws there. Number 1, I believe, bringing the ball up this court for the Hornets. Kicks over to 21. 6:40 left in the third quarter. Vikings up 12, I believe. Quick math. Vikings up lots of points. And there's going to be a foul in the lane, and I believe number 3 is going to get free throws. .11 at the line. Hesitates. Sinks the first free throw, showing excellence of elocution and execution there.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Do you have a song of the day?
Ooh, song of the day. Do you have a song of the day?
Maybe. We'll think about it. We'll come back to that. Ross crosses over, being double teamed at half court, kicks over to Mitten in the post. Mitten takes it into the post, kicks out to Williams on the right side for a three. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Daniel Mitten on the baseline. Daniel
Trapped in the
getting double
corner.
teamed. I can't see.
Can't see what's
Kale
happening.
Mickelson comes out with it. Mickle
Euros.
driving in the lane. No good. Gets his own rebound. Throws it off the foot of a player. And Jordan Ross trying to get it from behind. 23 hanging on to it for the Hornets, and he puts it up and in. Vikings up 13. 5:55 left in the third. Williams crossing over. Williams to Vaha in the corner for three. And the big man sinks one from way downtown.
Great find in the corner.
In-depth analysis from Oliver Hatfield.
They've done a really good job at passing out of drives tonight.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the Vikings points have come from. Vikings with a huge height advantage in this game, with the Hornets' tallest player only being 6'3".
And Pleasant Grove's tallest player being 6'7",
I
according to
believe.
Max Preps.
Yes, maxpreps.com, America's source for high school. Why? Oh.
Tonight, the Rancho Mirage tournament takes on the dunk contest.
Which the dunk contest will be graced by a basketball god himself in the flesh.
A basketball god, a legend, the father of living basketball.
LeVar Ball, founder and businessman, entrepreneur, CEO,
And most of all, and most importantly, father.
He started up his own company, Big Baller Brand, which saw incredible success in its first year,
Took a little bit of a dip in the past
with
past
recent
couple
scandals with its frontmen representatives, LeAngelo Ball.
years. And and Lonzo Ball.
But
Lonzo-
however, I do think this company's on the rise.
I would buy stocks in this company.
Brick three in the corner for Lincoln. Ross spins out of a double team, kicks over to Vaha with a no-look pass.
Great pass.
Beautiful pass there from Jordan Ross, the Wonder Boy freshman.
I like the freshman phenom. That's great.
Yeah. Wonder Boy has a nice ring to it, too.
Wonder Boy's great too. Or Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets, we're on our way to help a baby animal and save the day. Hey, Boston, can I have my phone back?
Mickelson.
Thank you.
Inbounds to Vaha. Vaha back to Mickelson.
Mickelson on the left. Thank you for taking over me momentarily, Ollie.
Hey, I'll do anything for you, man.
Thanks, bro. Mickelson trying to get off this intense Hornet D. Drives to the right. Gives her to Williams on the right. Williams drives in the lane, floater, up and in. Number 11 up top for the Hornets. Being pressured by Mickelson. Kicks over to the right. Williams with the defensive pressure. Vikings running that scary 3-2. And a travel there. Number 23 falls to the ground, which is something you cannot do contrary to the rules of the game of basketball.
Vaha tried to help him up, and he denied Vaha's request to be kind.
Jamari Egbert checking in the game for Isaac Vaha. Jamari Egbert will be participating in said dunk contest coming up after the game.
I feel like I had a little bit to do with that.
Really? I feel like both of us contributed to that a lot, actually.
Jamari
Well-
did not want to do the dunk contest.
But me and Ollie looked him in the eye at Panda Express, and we said,
We said, please.
do the dunk contest. As Kale Mickelson gets an
Throws
offensive
the ball.
rebound underneath and draws a foul for 2 free throws coming up momentarily. Anyways, back to the dunk contest. Oliver and I were sitting there enjoying some chow mein, orange chicken, and beef and broccoli. And the topic of a dunk contest came up as Kale Mickelson sinks the first free throw.
Jamari,
Said,
he said that he didn't want to do it. as he participated in the Hawaii dunk contest last year.
Kale Mickelson going 2 for 2 from the line there. 13 bringing the ball over the half line. Kicks over to 11. Vikings getting loud on defense. Small gym with good acoustics, and there's a lot of echoes in this gym. 3 in the corner. Flicks over to 23.
I feel like this gym would be a great place to record a studio album.
I'm down. And Jordan Ross takes it all the way to the rack, and he's going to draw 2 free throws.
Jordan Ross's offense this game is also almost as impressive as his hair.
Yeah, Wonder Boy.
The freshman phenom.
The one and only, honestly.
Back to the dunk contest.
Andrew Williams, also another participant for the dunk contest.
Is he doing it?
No, he's not, but we
Oh.
thought he should do it.
We also thought he should do it. As he is 5'9", with a whole lot of bounce.
I swear that boy walks on trampolines for shoes. As Jordan Ross sinks the second free throw after missing the first one.
It's like those Nikes with the little cushions in
Boing.
the back. Little springs.
Vikings up 23 here. This game has not been competitive in any way, shape, or form. Kale Mickelson getting into a scrum underneath the hoop. The ball is bouncing around. I can't see where it's going. It's on the Hornets player, and there's a foul under the play beneath all the commotion. And I do believe the foul is going to go to Andrew Williams. Speak of the devil.
I love the intensity from the Vikings. They're up 23.
And
But
still,
they're still getting on the ground, getting for loose balls.
the defensive pressure is absolutely insane right now. Number 11 goes sky high for a touchdown pass, and drives it into the lane and lays it up in for 2.
That was really impressive.
That guy should play wide receiver. Daniel Mitten breaks the press at the foul line for the Vikings. Mitten with all the handles. He's got more moves than X-Lax. Comes off a Jamari screen. Mitten kicks out to Ross in the corner for 3.
In and out.
Rattles around the rim and no good. Foul on the play. Bodies flying everywhere.
That is another foul on Andrew Williams.
This looks like WrestleMania out on the court here, with people getting on the ground and throwing haymakers. Just kidding. No acts of violence have been committed.
This is Friday night fight night
Yes,
here in
sir.
Rancho Mirage.
Daniel Minn once again playing quarterback. Kicks over to Ross up top for 3. And the freshman phenom Wonder Boy tickles the twine from downtown. Three drives baseline, kicks to 13 in the corner. 13 trying to get off Mari. Mari's locked down, clamps on D. 1 drives in the lane, lays it up in for 2. Ross down the court to Williams. Williams driving in the lane, spinning, beautiful move. Blocked out of bounds by a few Hornets players, and Bushman and Jones will be checking in for the Vikings for Ross and Williams with the guard swap.
As the
A
Vikings,
changing of the guards.
the Vikings get a little bit taller on that change.
Kale Mickelson gonna inbound from underneath. Floats it up top for Jamari, who tries to lay it in with one hand in the middle of the air and does not succeed in doing so.
Hopefully, he does not do that in the dunk contest.
Number 2 bringing up the ball for the Hornets. 2 flips over to 11. 11 pulls for 3, break. Rebounded by Jamari. Mari up ahead to Kale. Kale on the left, lays it up and in for 2, and the foul.
Great take. As McCaden Adams gets ready to check into the game. Mickelson lines up for free throw.
Beautiful form there. Kale Mickelson absolutely stroking with the short game.
Beautiful shot by Kevin Mickelson. Beautiful.
All the way, and Kale Mickelson looks like he's on the grounds there at the Taquits Golf Course located behind our hotel.
A kickball as Hunter Powell looks at me with a weird look.
Excuse me?
He gave me a weird look.
Yeah, Hunter Powell did give us a weird look.
We understand.
I sat down and talked with Hunter Powell today at Panda Express. I don't remember what we talked about, but I remember we talked.
We talked about his mustache, and
Oh, yes, his
as he trips,
interesting-looking mustache. A trip on the play.
a jump ball.
The ref doesn't know what to do with himself and calls a jump ball, Viking ball on the side.
Coach Mack celebrates.
Randy McAllister. I believe this is one of many years coaching here at Pleasant Grove High as he continues to keep his coaching career to continue on for many years. And McCaden Adams feeling the pressure from 13. McCaden, no problem. Dylan Jones throwing it sky high for Jamari, and that could have been the posterizing dunk of the year.
That
but
would have been
just
great.
off his fingertips. Number 1 comes up with a scrum, kicks it up to 11 on the right. 11 on the right, spinning in the lane with a beautiful move. Lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Daniel Mitten. Daniel Mitten gets the ball taken away, and the ref
Another
calls
jump
another
ball.
jump ball. It's going to be Hornet ball underneath the basket. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pleasant Grove Sports Network. My name is Brendan Larson.
My name is Oliver Hatfield.
On our crew tonight is Boston Jones running the camera, Landon Van Overbeek doing sideline camera, and Matt Halliday also running a sideline camera. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Daniel Mitten there. Vikings up 49-24. I apologize for Oliver's lack of scorekeeping.
I'm new to this. I apologize myself.
It's okay. And McCaden Adams will draw a blocking foul on the play for the Vikings. It's going to be side out for the Hornets.
Today, we attended the Pleasant Grove Vikings basketball practice, and we learned what it's like to
Mari with the
Be
steal.
a Pleasant
Mari
Grove
bringing it
Viking
up the court.
basketball
McCaden on the left side, down to Jones. Jones
Great
with
pass.
an easy lay-in for 2.
What a great give up. He had an open 3 in the corner, gave it up for an easy 2.
Unselfish play there from the Vikings. That's what you love to see. Kick to 11 in the corner, nearly stolen. Hornets with some great ball movement. Stolen by Dylan
Another
Jones.
steal. Great defense.
Bushman takes a spill right in front of us, gets back up. Daniel in the lane, kicks out to Bush. Bush driving. Bush hanging. Bush drawing 2 fouls.
Two
2 free throws, excuse me. It's been a long day.
Not really.
Something was up with that Panda Express we ate.
I think we just ate a lot of food.
Yeah, we ate too much food today. Daniel Mitten, Evan Anderson, Andrew Keck, and Hunter Powell checking in for the Vikings here with a platoon swap with 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and Levi Bogus.
As Pleasant Grove checks in the JV team, we'd like to thank our sponsors,
Rogers and Russell,
Russells.
you got that one.
Murdoch Hyundai of Linden.
And didn't we get another text this morning?
I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. So, with 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a freshman on the court for the Vikings, let's see how this turns out. Vikings getting extremely vocal on defense. Kicks to 11 in the corner. 11 down to 1. 1 kicks out to 13 on the right side for 3. No good. Rebounded by Levi Bogus.
Great rebound.
Levi loses the rebound as the quarter expires. And that's the end of the third quarter here on Pleasant Grove Sports Network. I'm Brendan Larson.
And I'm Oliver Hatfield.
And the Vikings are up big, 52-24, in the second game of the Rancho Mirage Tournament Classic here, coming to you live from God's Valley in the Mojave Desert in California. This is Viking basketball.
Pleasant Grove has subbed in the junior varsity team.
The junior varsity team.
We did not think we were going to get to this point, did we?
Point in what?
Having the JV team come in.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's great for them to get some minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove's young stars show a lot of potential.
Yeah, definitely a bright future for this Pleasant Grove team, led by freshman Jordan Ross. I fully expect them to win state in the next coming years or so. Before I graduate, at least.
I would hope so. That'd be great. I have high aspirations for this year.
So the fourth quarter is getting underway. Pleasant Grove puts their starters back in. And the camera's out. The camera is out.
We have gone dark. We are
Zero dark 30.
We have gone sicko mode. Oh my god. Is the camera unplugged?
So I will describe it for you visually. Jordan Ross breaks the press, kicks to Isaac Vaha on the left block, over to Mickelson up top. Mickelson takes it back out towards the half line on the left wing. Vaha on the left wing, kicks up to Ross up top above the arc. Ross comes off a left side Vaha screen. Vaha back to Ross. Ross on the left side. Ross hands off to Mickelson. Mickelson takes a dribble to his right, goes back to his left, looking for Ross on the cut, doesn't see him. Ross in the corner, thinks about a three. Ross in the left corner gives it up to Mickelson on the left side. Mickelson dribbling. Step back three as the shot clock goes. Fails to hit rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation by the Vikings there. As we try to get this camera working, number 2 is going to bring the ball up on the right side for the Hornets. Goes in and out in the dribble, drives on the right side, throws it directly to Jordan Ross. Jordan Ross looking down the court, but is going to take it himself. Kicks to Williams in the right corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kale Mickelson. Kale steps out, gives to Vaha at the high post. Vaha swings through, kicks back to Kale on the left side for 3. Got it! Kale Mickelson, all the way from Joshua Tree National Park into the bucket. Number 2 on the right side, brings it over to the middle. 2 crosses over, takes it into the lane, fumbles, recovers, kicks out to 1. 1 bobbles the pass, rebounded by Jordan Ross up in the lane, lays it up with his left hand, no good, rebounded by Daniel Minton. And Daniel Minton loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be Hornet ball. And number 3 will be checking into the game here for the Hornets, taking out number 2. And the Hornets will call a timeout on the floor, but we'll keep it here.
I'm just gonna go to this.
Okay.
Aha.
So we have some footage available due to Landon's camera, which we will do to the best of our abilities. Landon, can you zoom out a bit? Or try to? 13 bringing the ball on the right side. Kicks it over to 11 in the right corner, being double teamed by Minton and Mickelson. 11 breaks through the double team, kicks it out to 13. 3 at the top, back to 13. 13 drives, kicks to 11 in the corner. Kicks out to 3 up top. 3 into the high post. Number 1 takes and drives and lays it up and in for an easy 2. And the scoreboard's down. Vikings up big, don't worry. Kale Mickelson finds Andrew Williams wide open on the right side for a 3 layup. Just kidding, he missed it.
He just like died. That's weird.
Kale Mickelson throws to Daniel Minton, and he's going to draw a foul on the play with 5:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. Vikings up 55-26. Vikings playing a great defensive game so far, with their 3-2 zone defense being absolutely crushing.
Yeah. We are.
Minton sinks the first free throw with a one-on-one opportunity. Vikings up 30. This game has never been close in any way, shape, or form. Minton sinks the next free throw. .13 bringing the ball up on the left side, goes in and out and pulls for a jump shot, got it. Jordan Ross bringing the ball on the left side, gives it to Williams. Williams to Mickelson in the corner for 3. All the way from way downtown. Main Street in Palm Springs, and he hits it. Shout out to Michael Minton as he adjusts the net from that Mickelson swish. Mickelson with the rebound, drawing some contact, going behind his back. No call. Mickelson throws a floater up in the lane, gets an easy bounce in for 2.
Back to the Minton net getting.
Yes,
Who got it yesterday? Who got the net yesterday?
Evan did.
Evan. Great job to those boys
As they adjust the net with such efficiency. Daniel Minton playing point guard for a second and gets it tipped out of bounds.
I think with the net getting, there's still a lot of athleticism that we need to talk about. They have to jump up there and get the net.
I mean, I could jump up there and get the net.
Well, I couldn't. It would depend. I'd have to be feeling quite bouncy.
Maybe if you were wearing some Reebok pumps.
If I was wearing BBB ZO2s, I could dunk.
Ross floats it up for Mari, and Mari's going to go up and catch it and travel. Mari's been doing a lot of traveling recently as he traveled from Pleasant Grove to Palm Springs, California.
So did all of us.
Along with the rest of the Pleasant Grove basketball team. And number 3 is going to draw a foul on the right side. On Kale Mickelson.
That travel by Jamari was longer than the 14-hour travel that we encountered yesterday.
Yes. It seems like years ago.
It does seem like it was a long time ago.
13 trying to lose Jordan Ross and fails in doing so. Kicks to his buddy in the corner for a 3 and got it. The Hornets showing some signs of life here in the 4th quarter. Mari catches the ball, gets it poked away for number 1. Look out, number 1. Number 1 goes up, and Mari swats him off the glass.
Mari backboarded him.
However, the Hornets do get the rebound and put it back up in for 2, but that block by Mari was quite impressive. Daniel Minton goes up, lays it up and in for 2. Daniel Minton with the bucket there. And the Hornets did something to violate the rules of basketball there. So,
something happened, I can tell you that.
And it will now be the Viking basketball as a group of adolescents has shown up at the door.
Probably here for the dunk contest.
It's not in this gym, buddy.
Well, I mean, I want to see what's happening.
And Kale Mickelson with an impressive step through, lays it up and in for 2.
With 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter, Pleasant Grove leads 66-34.
And Jordan Ross reaches in and will draw a foul, but they're going to give it to...
No, they called it on.
Yeah, okay. And Preston Bushman checking in for the Vikings. We should start a "We Want Evan" chant.
He'll get his minutes.
Daniel Minton checks out for the Vikings. Vikings up 66-34. This is an absolute beatdown.
We are sorry for other technical difficulties that we have occurred during this game. We had one camera go dead. We had our network settings not work.
Vaha down the court from his little brother Jordan, throws it back to the other team.
Wait, are they related?
As Jamari blatantly reaches in and fouls, number 11 there, I believe.
Are Jordan and Vaha related?
I think they're stepbrothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know they are related.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Kale Mickelson checking out of the game for the Vikings. I believe that'll be his.
We will try and get more on that story for tomorrow's broadcast.
Yes. Make sure to tune in to tomorrow's broadcast at...
We'll get that information also. Number 23 lines up his free throw. Off the left of the iron. Bushman brings it up as he is pushed out of bounds. And no foul is called.
So we have a PGSN breaking news update. Ba-da-bum, da-da-dun.
That is a Sports Center update.
Tomorrow's game will be at 7:30 p.m.
Just like tonight.
Which will be 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time.
And we will be playing King, if I'm correct.
Yes, that is correct.
King High School.
Ross to Williams, stolen by the Hornets. 13 tries to catch a touchdown pass and falls right in front of a lady wearing a green jacket.
And we hope he is okay. Oh, he is up and walking. Wipes the dirt off his shoes and he's back to playing.
The Hornets trying to press, but Mari gives it to a wide open Bushman on the other side of the court. Bushman's going to try and dribble out this clock here. Mari falls to the ground, keeps his dribble alive, gives it to Williams on the right side. Timeout, Randy McAllister.
And with that timeout, we will go to commercial.
Yes.
Welcome back to Pleasant Grove versus Lincoln in the Rancho Mirage High School Basketball Tournament.
Andrew Williams up top, kicks it over to Ross. Ross to Mari in the 3. Mari drives baseline, stutter
Split.
steps. Kicks out to Vaha for a wide open layup underneath the basket.
Number 13 brings the ball up.
13 kicks over to 23. 23 driving. 13 decides to pull for a 3 and absolutely brick it. Rebounded by Andrew Williams. Andrew trying to dribble through the defense there and dribbles right out of bounds to the big baller sign. And ladies and gentlemen, checking into the game once again, the sophomore trio of Evan Anderson, self-titled Big Sexy, Andrew Keck, and Dylan Jones, the sophomore trio and the future of Pleasant Grove basketball.
The trio, who is the self-proclaimed sophomore splash, checks into the game, and
Evan and Andrew attempting to draw a offensive charging foul there, but they did not
They
do
get a
so.
block.
Hunter Powell, also known as HP, definitely not Harry Potter, checking into the game here.
to be honest, I did not think HP would get any time, as his facial hair has grown out of control on his upper lip.
Honestly, I don't think Coach Mack is a fan of any facial hair, as Coach Mack is clean shaven. I do believe Hunter Powell is clean shaven as well. It's going to be Viking ball. Bushman trying to inbound the ball, does so to Andrew Keck. Andrew Keck side. Keck hands off to Jones. Jones backs it out on the right. Jones over to Bushman. Bushman crosses over in the lane, kicks down to Jones, out of bounds. Bushman threw it to a wide open ball rack. All right, we got the scoreboard back up, ladies and gentlemen.
We finally got everything running somewhat smoothly with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
We apologize for our we apologize for our numerous technical difficulties tonight. And 23 tries for a 3 and throws it right to the back of the backboard. Bushman with the rebound over to Keck. Keck hesitates and lays it up and in for a 2. Andrew Keck scoring, I do believe, his first varsity points in his high school career. Maybe?
I do not know.
Minus free throws, according to our PGSN insider, Boston Jones. Dylan Jones with the rebound, Boston's older brother, to Evan Anderson. Evan Anderson in the lane. Kicks to HP in the corner for 3. No good.
Air ball.
I believe his facial hair affected that shot.
I do believe that.
The ball is loose. Picked up by the Hornets. 23 driving, walking, and lays it up and in for 2. 1 minute remaining. Bushman in the backcourt. Bushman being pressured. Bushman doesn't care. Bushman driving by, doing the the ground head bop to attempt to draw a foul. As the Vikings have laid down a 70 burger on these poor Lincoln Hornets. As Levi Bogus checks into the game here. Evan Anderson up top to Jones for 3 from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Evan Anderson. Evan Anderson, self-entitled Big Sexy.
Great take by Keck.
As Keck takes it into the lane for 2 points.
Throws.
When talking with Evan Anderson, I said, Evan, what do you want me to say on the broadcast if you get any time? And he said, just make sure to call me Big Sexy. And I said, I can do that. As Tanner T. Hanks checking into the game here for Dylan Jones. As Andrew Keck made his first free throw and misses his second one, so that's cool. Rebounded by the Hornets, pushing up the lane. Number 12 in the lane and draws a foul with 36.3 seconds remaining in this ball game. If you guys want to watch the dunk contest, make sure to watch our Instagram. We'll be posting information about that soon.
We'll be posting information on how to watch Jamari in
Egbert.
the dunk contest.
And we cannot stress this fact enough, that LeVar Ball will be judging the dunk contest.
I, for one, need to clean up all this stuff to go find him to get a photograph.
As me and Ollie did, however, purchase Big Baller brand t-shirts. Available for the small price of $10 is Evan Anderson putting on all the moves and getting it stolen.
I am now
as
a
13
proud
pulls
supporter.
up for 3 and throws a brick. Rebounded by Mr. Facial Hair himself, Hunter Powell.
The mustache man.
The mustache man. Hunter Powell gives to Boggy. Boggy over to Keck. Keck to Anderson. Anderson throws to T. Hanks. Hanks up to Anderson. Anderson over to Boggy. Boggy up to Keck. Vikings trying to run off the clock. 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, your Pleasant Grove Vikings getting the W here from Rancho Mirage, California. Once again for PGSN, your Vikings 71 and the Lincoln Hornets 40. For all the folks here at PGSN, we apologize at the technical difficulties. My name's Brendan Larson.
And I'm Oliver Hatfield.
And this is PGSN signing off.